The sound of Cornwall. The home of sport in Cornwall.
Saturday Sports.
BBC Radio Cornwall.
We're going to start with the FA Trophy. Mousehole have made the long journey to Malvern today in that competition.
Here we are, venturing into the unknown yet again. This is our first ever tie in the FA Trophy, which is as a result of being promoted to Step 4. It's a competition for non-league clubs, Steps 1 to 4, with the final at Wembley. So it's a really exciting adventure for us. And it's on our longest journey of the season. And we're returning here for a league match to Malvern on somewhere later on in the year. And it's a 500-mile round trip. That's just one of those things. It's the Mousehole way.
Well, having left home about 7:30 a.m. this morning, it's now 2:15 in the afternoon and we've arrived at our venue, Malvern Town, for Mousehole's first ever game in the FA Trophy. Mousehole, off the back of a 4-3 win, a dramatic one on Tuesday night in the league, now turn their attention to the FA Trophy, their first ever game in the competition. And for over a month now, they could be playing Just Cup action. We're here on a sunny afternoon and we're all set to go for some FA Trophy action. Lewis, today's Mousehole's first game in the FA Trophy, but for you personally in goal, starting today, and then potentially some FA Cup fixtures and even FA Trophy fixtures if we win today. How excited are you for this run of games now?
Yeah, no, really good. I've been fortunate enough to play the few cup games so far this season. So obviously, personally, I'd like to go as far as we can in the cups. Obviously, it gets me more game time and more development.
Just you won the Young Player of the Year of this club last season. How are you finding the development so far at Mousehole?
Yeah, no, really good. Definitely helps the way the boys play and the way Jake sets us up. It's the way I want to play as a goalkeeper, playing out from the back, using my feet as much as possible. So yeah, that all helps with my development, and obviously training's a great standard as well, and being around Ollie as well, yeah, it really helps. So yeah, development's going well, I think. So.
Final one, AstroTurf 4G pitch today. How does that change things for you as a goalkeeper?
Not really. We play on Astro, do you know what I mean, training in the week, so we've got used to it. Obviously some pitches are better than others, but obviously you know what bounce you're going to get from an Astro. It's flat, so do you know what I mean, so the ball's going to roll well. But yeah, we know what we're coming in for, so not much change.
It's half-time here in Mousehole's first ever FA Trophy clash, and they currently lead 1-0 away to Malvern Town. It's who else other than Jack Evans on the score sheet in the 32nd minute with a lovely finish into the far left top corner. Other than that, Mousehole will be happy with their half's work, but in the second half, only at 1-0 and on a very hot day, there's still lots of work to do. This one's not done yet, but at half-time and through Jack Evans, it's Malvern Town 0, Mousehole 1. It's full time here in Mousehall's first ever clash in the FA Trophy, and they've won 4-2 away from home to Malvern Town. Mousehall 2-0 up there just after the second half, in fact, through a Hayden Turner dink. And then Malvern pulled things all the way back to 2-2 and perhaps should have then made it 3-2. But out of nowhere, a scrappy own goal put Mousehall ahead in the 81st minute. Then Josh Bissett with really one-on-one with the keeper, getting it past him to 4-2 to Mousehall. They'll now play Tavistock in 2 weeks' time at Trungall Park, and it ends here. Mousehall through 4-2. Andy, we're through in the FA Trophy, 4-2 win, had to come back there after being pegged back to 2-2. Give me your initial thoughts coming off of the game.
Initial thoughts, tough day, hot conditions, long journey to get here. First half, thought we controlled the game, thought we were on top, thought we were dominant. And then second half, they kind of come out a little bit, they pressed us a little bit more and gave it a bit more of a go, which put us under a bit more pressure, which made it a bit tougher, but got there in the end.
Quite a few games now in quick succession too, also a bit light in midfield now. Yeah. How are you coping with it personally?
Personally fine. Slow start to the season for me because I obviously missed the first game, so just easing into it. So hopefully get a run of games now and it'll be a good run, and kick-start my season really.
For the club now, getting through in the FA Trophy, we've got through in the FA Cup too. That means loads more cup action in the next few weeks. How exciting is that to be a part of?
Really exciting. Cup competitions are always good, aren't they? They're massive for the club. They're just exciting to be a part of, and I know it's the first time the club's been in the FA Trophy, so I'm sure everyone involved that's come to watch the day will be excited to watch the next round as well.
Jake, difficult cup tie today. Of course, Mousehall's first in the FA Trophy, pegged back to 2-2, but to go and win it 4-2. How do you feel coming off the back of it?
Disappointed. We struggled today. I thought we were never at anywhere near the levels that we've set this season at any point really in the game. But I did say to Andy after 5 minutes, it's so difficult to overanalyze. It's so dangerous overanalyzing today. So many factors that make games difficult. The heat today is, it was like stepping out onto a flipping tarmac when you're abroad. It was so hot. The pitch obviously does affect the game, in terms of mindset and how the ball moves. So, in that sense, it doesn't feel false, but with the heat as well, it just felt really strange, and it felt like a friendly in the first half. And then we scored the second goal. Job done. And then for 20 minutes we were really poor. We looked tired, which we'd expect after the week we've had. Lewis made a couple of great saves to keep us in it, but I'm relieved. The own goal was massive. After that we looked okay. We looked comfortable after that. I think they ran out of steam a little bit then, and we looked like we could add a few more. But I didn't enjoy it today. But we're in the next round, that's the important thing.
Jake, it's been quite an impressive start to the season. You maybe mentioned a bit of a worry with getting leggy and loads of games in quick succession and maybe players missing in certain areas, but we can't forget first season in the new Southern League, still unbeaten, going through in cup competitions. Were you expecting that from this side this early on?
We hadn't really overthought it really. We always just knew we were going to take each game as it comes because everything's so different, pitches and opposition. So I didn't really think about it. I knew that we got a great group. And it was important we started well because we haven't started the last 2 seasons very well, so we really wanted to get off to a good start. So 9 unbeaten, which is 7 wins, is a great start. We didn't get carried away. Tuesday was great. We were really good. Today, we were poor. I don't say fortunate, but I think if it petered out into penalties, it wouldn't have been a huge surprise, but as I say, conditions made it really difficult today, so I'm just relieved, I think, is the feeling, not that emotion of pride. And I enjoyed that performance Tuesday. They were good, but we didn't replicate it today, but maybe there's reasons why for that. I'm sure there'll be some lot of water drunk on the bus on the way home, but no, I'm pleased to be in the next round. It's been a good start. There's definitely things that we can still improve on.
Final one, cup competition's going well. We know that's something you want to improve on as a club. Now through the FA Trophy, through in the FA Cup. Might not be a league game for a while. That's quite exciting, surely.
Yeah, definitely. We've underachieved in the cups, and some great money for the club, and to be earned from that. So it's really important, and it just gives you a different angle on everything. It doesn't get monotonous league game after league game, but just to have something different in front of you is really exciting. So no, we'll enjoy it while it lasts. I don't know who we've got in the next round, but if it means we're not going to play a league game for a little while, then it means we're doing all right. So we'll roll with it, and if we've got a few more midweekers, we're quite good on Tuesday, so maybe it's a good thing.
Cheers, Jake.